This is how much she makes from AdSense. On the low end, $13,000. She has 608,000 subscribers right now. So I don't know if you know this, but my favorite YouTuber, which is not myself, just in case you were wondering, because I feel like a lot of people would say it's themselves. My favorite YouTuber posted a video today. And here's my scheduled digest. It says, Kelly Stamps uploaded. This is how I spend $40,000 monthly income. Oh, this is how I spend my $40,000 monthly income. When I saw this title, I was like, Kelly Stamps makes $40,000 in 4 weeks. That's $10,000 a week. How many weeks do we have in a year? Times 10. That's how much she makes before taxes. So I clicked on it. She posted it 13 hours ago. It has 85,000 views. It has 11,000 likes, 57 dislikes. I mean, honestly, who can hate on this video right now? Who can not like it? She's literally being the most transparent that we've ever seen, and we love it. But I want to react to it. I want to react to this video.
So first, for my viewers who are not YouTube creators, I should explain how I actually make money, because I did not know fully until I actually started a channel. Don't listen to anything that you're reading online or hearing, because it is usually inaccurate information. I am someone who is actually doing this full time. It is my business, so I can tell you the truth. And the truth is that we get paid once a month on the 21st.
Once a month.
AdSense truly does not make most people money. Luckily it does for me, because I'm on her good side. I'm on the algorithm's good side. Hey algorithm, you look real cute today. Keep being nice to her, okay?
So she just said that AdSense is one way to make money, but it's not like the biggest way to make money. And she's on the AdSense like good side.
So we make money through sponsorships, but first.
And most people make money through sponsorships, which she's going to break down later. I watched this video with my roommate, and I was like, oh my gosh, Kelly Stamps is the definition of the American dream, for me at least. Literally getting paid to be yourself. Let's see.
I'll explain how AdSense works. So when you start a YouTube channel and you decide, I want to make money through ads, you sign up for the YouTube Partner Program. The Partner Program allows you to earn money through ads being placed on your videos.
And the only way to be part of the YouTube Partner Program is to have 1,000 subscribers and 4,000 watch time hours. That is not easy. There are some cases where you can have a lot of people watching your videos at once, but they're not subscribing. Or you have people that are subscribing, but they're not watching any of your content. So it's finding that happy, it's finding that happy medium, that balance where people are watching your content and also subscribing. And I've learned from different YouTubers that you basically have to find what's popular and kind of think about it backwards. Like, you can either think your target audience, what would they like to watch? What kind of videos do you want people to watch from you? What are you actually interested in? And or what's happening currently that you can find inspiration out of and like make videos. Like, one of my most popular videos are my laundry videos, but I don't want to make a channel based on laundry videos, but I do want to show people how they can basically wash their clothes at home, save time, save money, avoid trips to the laundromat if they don't want to go. Like, those things, ways that you improve your life, if you're willing to share to others how they can improve their lives. Those are things that people will watch, because people want to have I guess a greater quality of life, and do things and become things that will make their lives better and easier. You know what I mean? So those are the kind of things that you can talk about in your videos. I just love Kelly because we're very, very, very similar. We're very, very similar, but we're very different. Okay, let's listen.
I will make a separate video getting into detail about that because there are many questions that I would like to answer, like what happens if we skip your ads? I beat you. I'm kidding. No. We just get a different amount, or it varies. Certain ads pay more than other ads. There's a reason why financial channels, for example, like Graham Steffens, hello Graham, because finance channels just do better. There's different variables to how people make more or less money. But generally, AdSense pays you an okay amount in comparison to sponsors. Okay, so in order to get paid, you sign up for the partner program, then YouTube will mail you something in the mail. Yes,
That's
Kelly
so cool.
Stamps, post office. You will receive an envelope with a pin, which you put it.
So you get something from Google, which has a pin, which you enter, and I guess that's how you start the partnership program. I have not started it myself. I plan to this year. Once I get where I need to get, I'll be there.
Online, and then voila, you are a YouTube partner. Does that mean you're a Google employee? I mean, it says on my Hinge profile, I work for Google. It's all fun and games until I run into someone who actually works at Google. They're like, hey, are you an engineer? I said, I'm a vocalist for Twice, actually.
She's so funny.
Professor. I mean, hey,
She can
I don't
do whatever
really
she
know about my
wants.
channel. Sometimes it says I'm a barista. Sometimes my Hinge profile says Google employee because, I mean, technically, who's writing the paychecks?
It is Google writing the paychecks for her.
Who is writing the paychecks? Did I lie? Did I lie? And no, it is not taxed. That is where a bookkeeper comes in, or a very good
It's not
tax
taxed.
person.
It's not taxed. It's not
Anyway,
taxed.
so this is the amount that I make from AdSense roughly every month. On the low end,
This is how much she makes from AdSense. On the low end, $13,000. She has 608,000 subscribers right now. All those people watching her video, we are helping her make almost on average 15,000 a month just from AdSense. That is incredible.
15,000. On the higher end, 15,500 or higher. That is just the range. You know, honestly, it depends on views. Sometimes it is just the right titles at the right time and place. That's kind of what I like most about YouTube is that there's no promises. There's no guarantee. I'm living life on the edge. I'm a masochist. I get off on the fact that this could go away tomorrow and I have to figure out what is next.
So true. She said that she already has her plan. She's already executing her plan to get hired as a private jet pilot and go off the grid and have a flip phone again. She has an iPhone, but she wants a flip phone. This video was kind of long, so I'm gonna skip.
Do I recommend it full-time? Absolutely.
She recommends us
Be
doing it
prepared
full-time.
for anything. Now, in terms of sponsorships, I usually earn a minimum $24,500, ranging upwards to $40,000 a month.
This was the part that got me. So on one hand, she's making $15,000, let's say, from AdSense. On the other hand, she is making $24,000 around there to $40,000 from about 2 partnerships or
In
sponsorships.
addition to the AdSense. So AdSense gets delivered on the 21st. When I do a sponsorship from my 2 companies that I work with,
2 companies that she works with. So just 24,000 divided by 2, that's $12,000 per company. That is her range. She's not getting 2,000, she's getting 12 on the low end, maybe even 20K, and then plus the 15. So 15 plus 40, that's 35. Or, oh my gosh, 15 plus 40, that's 55. 15 plus 12, you know, on the low end. So 40K is great. Wow.
I get paid usually 10 days after. I do work with one company based in Europe, so they take like 3 45 days to pay me.
I'm trying to think.
You know, they know I'll pop up.
She's been doing some BetterHelp. She's been doing some BetterHelp sponsorships, so.
That's supposed to be Irish, but girl, I ain't Irish. Do I look Irish? So I set my fee based off of a few things. My growing statistics. You know,
Her growing statistics.
For myself, which you can look up online.
She made a media kit.
A sheet showing your demographics, what you've done in the past, a little bit of a bio about you. Think of it as a resume for social media folks, okay? This is a crazy world we live in. It's like a literal resume saying, hi, this is what I'm worth online. But you're worth a lot. Don't let anyone tell you otherwise. You're very cute, okay? Also, I used to have managers.
She did have managers back in the day.
A certain amount. So now I know, oh, brands are willing to pay that amount. Because back when I was starting, I thought I was asking too much by saying like, hi, companies trying to send me a wig. Can I have $200? I'm like, no, dear. Too being toyed around with.
200. Ask for more. Ask for more.
I know that girls, we love hair. Look, I got a weave in my purse.
I'm bald right now, so I'm good.
Sending out clothes and stuff in exchange for videos. In the beginning, that's fine. Do what you need to do.
Yeah, in the beginning, that's fine. As you grow.
You are worth a lot once you create your own brand. Don't let people try to get free stuff out of you.
She basically said in the beginning, when you're making these videos, companies will give you product for free videos. And that's one way to do things in the beginning. But as you grow your brand, as you build your empire, more people know who you are, more people subscribe, they buy into you, your product, and they want to be part of your stampede. You can demand more than just free products. You can ask for money. And that's what she did. She's basically saying like these brands will pay you $12K, $20K, whatever it takes, and even more. And she said, you can do this. You can do this full time, even with 35,000 subscribers if you work hard, depending on your rent costs. My rent costs are very good for where I live. So if I were to get a lot of people following me, I could leave my job, which is a full-time job. I love it. But the idea of making money from being myself and posting content and living my best life and making $40,000 a month or more, like anyone would at least attempt to try. Why not? You know, why not? What do you have to lose except your privacy, sanity, sense of security sometimes, yada, 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 you know, friendships, peace of mind. I mean, why not? Okay, let's listen.
Is how you start a
She has an ad.
Amazon business.
Okay, hold on a minute. This is a breakdown of her living expenses and her selectively frugal but somewhat luxurious lifestyle, LOL.
Right,
We're kind of the same.
living expenses. Now that I'm reading this out loud, I want to leave and ditch my car. Rent is $2,806.
$2,806 for rent.
Is $860 a month.
$800
My car insurance
for
is
car payments.
$286.
Insurance,
The gasoline
$286.
I spend, I don't really drive that often, so it's usually like $60 a month. I don't
$60 for gas.
I really leave this neighborhood.
Okay, also groceries, she's gonna say 60. Her grossly yearly income is $480,000. $480,000. Most people would like literally, most people are barely gonna make it to 80, and she's at 480,000. Her net, what she's going to take home after taxes, is going to be $305,000 with many write-offs to help. So at the end of the day, like let's say she's really taking home like $250,000 a year, that's still a great deal. And I know she has plans to be a millionaire by 30. She's 24, she's turning 25 in May. She's doing really, really good for herself. Like at my age, you know, we should be investing. Like I'm in her age group. Kelly's a bit younger than me, but like they tell you at 25, like, you should start investing, and by 60, you'll be here. She's way past that at such an early age, and I love it. I love it. I want to emulate it. I'm inspired. She makes me feel like I could do this too if I just try and actually put in the work. I mean, there's so much money. There's so much money out here. And I just feel like a lot of people think they can't do it because they don't have a certain look, a certain personality, a certain sense of XYZ. Like, there's always going to be something you don't have, and there's always going to be something that you do. And if we focus on the things we do have, we can be right there with Kelly. Like, her personality is obviously what brings people, what draws people in. Her dry humor, her sarcasm, her monotone. Like, there's just something about it. Obviously, she's a beautiful young woman, and you put it all together, and she's highly intelligent, and she knows how to read people, and she doesn't let herself get played. You know, she learns from her mistakes and her lessons, and she has a very interesting way of telling stories, and it just draws you in. She's magnetic, she's charismatic, and I think she just has learned a lot, and she's able to speak well because she listens really well, and she's observant. And when you observe things and you see how things are done and how people treat people, you can tell those kind of stories. So I don't know, I just feel like start with a story time. Talk about some things that have happened to you that people would never believe, because it's just like, wow, that would happen to me. Let me tell you this story. Okay, let's listen.
Spend approximately $55 to $60 on groceries.
$60 on groceries is really good.
Because I use things that maximize meals, and I'll get to that in a second. My utilities come out to $70.
Utilities is 70. I paid 66 this
and my
month.
phone bill is $44.99.
Phone bill is
Some of these
44. That's really good. Under
numbers
50 is
change,
really
like
good.
food and gasoline, but the total that I'm usually spending is about $4,196 on my existence.
So for her to exist, her cost just to cover everything is $4,196. For me, with rent, like, I can live for like under 2K. Like, I can live fine for under 2K. I could even go down to 1,500. I think if you know your minimum number to survive, you will be fine. For me, I could do 1,500. I'm just like very comfortable right now, and I have a little bit of disposable income that, oh, I don't mind a brunch here, a brunch there, let's go out there, let's order this. But that adds up, and a lot of it is eating out for me that like really messes me up, and it shouldn't. But my first like few months in New York, my first year, I was really unhappy, or unhealthy, which added to my unhappiness. I was very unhealthy due to the fact that I was struggling to feed myself. I didn't really know how to cook. Food insecurity was really huge in what I dealt with. And I was working minimum wage. And I remember eating $1 pizzas during my lunch breaks. I would go to Two Bros Pizza, and I would just eat that. I would snack on two slices of pizza, maybe get like a water bottle, and that was my lunch. And it was so unhealthy. I wasn't eating greens. I wasn't just, I looked my best, maybe I'll say. I like looked physically, I looked great. But I knew inside I was probably the worst I've ever been, the most unhealthiest, and it definitely impacted like my quality of life, I would say. I just wasn't like in a good place. It wasn't. I feel a lot better now. I drink a lot of water, but I'm just saying like my experience, that's what I dealt with. And I know what it's like to be at a low place financially when you start a new life, and you kind of have to start from the bottom, I guess, and build yourself up.
Boston, when I did not have a car.
But everyone's different. Everyone experiences it differently.
Of everything, so I didn't need a car. I spent about $3,200 a month. So
she spent $3,000 in Boston
per month is around $26,500. So I'm spending just under a sixth of my income. That is still way too much for me.
So she's keeping 26 a month, and she's spending 1/6 of her income, she said. And she said that it's too much. She's spending too much.
I don't think my existence should cost more than like $3,200 a month. So
she's at 4,196, and she's trying to get down to 3,200, let's say. So she's spending a sixth of her income. She wants to spend less. She wants to spend less than that, because I'm like, she's keeping 26,000. She's spending 1/6 of it. She's close to 4,000. Yeah, like that makes sense. So she probably would want to, she's trying to get down to 3. She can do it. She can do it. She can shave off something. I think it might have been like the car, the insurance, the gas. That's kind of where things added up for Kelly. But there's always something that we can shave off.
I'm looking at
and cut down on.
At the end of my lease back to Boston, get on the train and not need a car because I just don't like the car thing at all. So I get a lot of questions about my minimalism or what used to be minimalism. I don't really label what I'm doing anymore because, you know, first of all, I'm a young person. Whenever I say something, take it in stride. I will probably change my mind in 3 months.
Same. She said, I said I would never get a car and reluctantly got one. I said I would never upgrade from a studio and now have a spacious home. I'm enjoying my space during the panini, but I'm going back to a studio once this lease is done. I'll keep the car though for weekend trips and driving my subscribers around for chaotic Uber inspired videos. I love this video so much.
Now there are some things that I just flat out refuse to spend money on. One of those is new technology. I refuse to get a new iPhone until my current phone fully breaks apart.
She's had her iPhone 8 Plus for so long.
To have these fancy, crazy cell phones.
She's had it for so long.
More about you. 2017, I am buying locked.
So I'm just skipping through it.
A lot of my friend person who does not think because Chanel you can sell.
She spends money on Chanel.
I have sold trainers.
And she sold like a pair of sneakers for $1,400 and she bought it from $700. That's amazing. So she does a little sponsorship deal for Mint Mobile. She talks about how she doesn't spend money on coffee. She makes homes, or she makes them at home. Some lattes at home. She doesn't dine out a lot. And she basically meal preps. She meal preps and that's how she's able to stretch her dollar when it comes to her grocery bill.
I've learned so much from it.
Let's see.
I got out of a highly, highly toxic living situation. I stopped. I hope you start a channel too because it truly has changed.
Oh, she's telling us to start a channel. She got out of a toxic living situation probably when she was living with her mom back in California, and or possibly her roommates in New York City. Maybe not. She lives in Florida. She's gonna go back to Boston.
I actually liked not having a car and being in a studio because
I can't believe she's in Florida. I really can't. Did she say Texas?
Very simple. Don't borrow money to impress people.
Don't borrow money to impress people you don't even like.
Make sure it is something that can be resold or
if you like luxury, it's okay.
I repeat, don't borrow money to impress people.
Don't borrow money to impress people you don't like. Don't feel pressure. Don't feel pressure to impress people you don't even like.
That I dreamed of years ago, and that matters a lot more to me than fitting in and having the latest phone with how many cameras does it have? Like 3 or 10?
She did get the Sony ZV-1 recently, but that obviously is going back to her YouTube business and her channel. I was inspired when I saw her with it. I saw other people with it. I was like, I'm definitely getting the Sony ZV-1. So this is a recent purchase, this camera, and it's worth it. It's amazing.
Just do what you can now to build up your future.
Do what you can now to build up your future.
Because you're young. It's like I have different types of money coming in every month. I'm very blessed to just see these crazy numbers. And it's so easy to end up going, you know, broke because YouTubers and social media
Listen to Kelly. She's so right. I want a bookkeeper. I want a bookkeeper. Goodbye, Kelly.
Above your means.
Bye.
If you're doing YouTube, try to maximize every single dollar so that it goes back to your channel. Goodbye. Thank you.
Bye. She's so cool. But that was basically my reaction to her video. I think it's amazing, and I think we all should take heed and learn from Kelly Stamps because no one is doing YouTube like Kelly Stamps. And I was there when she was between 10 to 50K. I would say like 30,000. I saw her video, I just walked out of a date. I saw a few of those videos from a year ago, and I just couldn't believe this chaotic energy. I was like, there's definitely something here. Like, she's big and she's gonna have her moment. And I think I'm going to do a video about her progression and just kind of like all the opportunities that I've noticed come her way. And like what this means for other women of color who see Kelly Sampson are like, okay, she did it. I can do this too. But if you liked this, well, I'm sure you liked it if you made it all the way at the end of the video. But let me know what you think down below. What are some ways that we can all do better when it comes to our finances? And do you appreciate this kind of transparency when it comes to payment and getting paid and what YouTubers at the top are really making? If she's at 600,000 and she's sharing that she's making 40,000 a month and she's only working with about 2 sponsors for products, you know, talking about things in her videos, and then she's making AdSense for 15,000 a month at the level she's at. Imagine those that are like 1 million, 4 million, 8 million. And obviously they don't need to go as hard because Kelly could be making videos, like 3 to 4 videos a week, but there's no need. 1 to 2 is really good. 1, the bare minimum. But I think when you first start, you know, maybe 2 videos a week, 2 videos a week, 2 videos a week. And then once they grow, then you just do whatever you want. Okay, thank you so much. Take care. And remember, don't go broke trying to impress people you don't even like. Save, save, save. Bye.